it's your girl Jay and welcome to the K-List for today. I am telling you 5 signs that you're experiencing second lead syndrome. So a lot of K-dramas follow the love triangle trope where you have a main character and 2 other characters vying for their love. Now with most K-dramas, you usually have an idea who the main character is going to end up with because usually they're also a main character. The poor soul who never stood a chance is most likely the second lead. Now with the way that K-dramas are written, you're basically fed the idea that the 2 main characters that eventually do get together are, soulmates and were meant to be together, was just destined. However, if you're anything like me, more often than not, you feel as though the second lead is actually a much better option. K-drama fans like to refer to this as second lead syndrome. So today I wanted to spread my bountiful knowledge on y'all by letting you know 5 signs you're experiencing second lead syndrome. Starting with number 1, you continuously question the chemistry between the 2 leads. Now I mention this all the time, but a lot of the time the 2 leads that will eventually become lovers often start off on rocky footing. Sometimes it's a misunderstanding, sometimes they're awkward with each other, sometimes they just outright hate each other. Somewhere along those lines, the second lead sneaks in, steals your heart, but fails to steal the heart of the main you want them to be with. It just gets really frustrating because when you're there watching the drama, seeing this perfect chemistry between the second lead and the main, there's something that always pulls that main back to the other main while they leave your second lead fave in the dust. Moving on to number 2, you look for any sign that the main might be falling for your second lead fave, even if it's a reach. I mean, there could be a scene where the 2 mains are making out and you notice that the main girl has the same color shoes as the second lead did in the scene before, and you're like, soulmates! It's just enough to keep your ship sailing. Moving on to number 3, you kind of start having a dislike for whoever the main is falling in love with. Even when the 2 mains get past their awkward misunderstanding, you still can't cuddle up to the idea of them being together because you know that there's a better option out there. Moving on to number 4, you get super duper overly excited when the second lead has any screen time, especially when it's with the main you want them to be with. Like, I don't know about you, but anytime In-ho comes on screen when I'm watching Cheese and the Trap, I'm just like, where is his Oscar? Leo who? And last but not least, when the 2 mains finally do get together, you feel bitter. I mean, sometimes it gets so bad that just because the couple that I wanted to end up together doesn't, it kind of makes me dislike the drama a bit. I'll be honest, a bit. I mean, I just get so attached. It's basically like, we are gathered here today to mourn the loss of the superior ship, A-Chung and Pilju from the Korean drama The Greatest Love. They were doing so well, and then suddenly, just out of nowhere, come on, let's be real, Doko-jin is a flop. Doko-jin is a flop. He plays too many games.
Boo! A-Chung and Doko-jin for life! Pilju fans can suck it!
Excuse me, how did you get in here? This is a private event. What if you don't? Oh! So that's it for this episode of the K-List, but before I go, I wanted to know what you guys think of second lead syndrome. What are some dramas where you totally fell for the second lead? Let me know down below. And so that's it for this episode, and see you next time on